Welcome back. What news from Ratai?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure. What would you recommend?
As it happens, I already saw to a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Ratai.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
So we're ready to get things started?
As long as you know what you want to build, I can show these new people what to do. We'll be building on the sites we've measured out. You can go and look them over first, if you like.
I'll do that. I'll see what's going to be built where.
Nevertheless, I doubt you'll be able to figure that out just from looking at the sites.
How do I choose what to build where?
I've already given it some thought on your behalf. I even wrote it all down in the accounts ledger. Everything will be recorded there. I'll make a note of every change as we proceed.
Thanks. That'll be a big help. And where can I find this book?
It will always be kept at the Rat House.
Well, there's nothing here, so we'll have to build everything. Ale house, bakery, butchers, rat house. Did I mention ale house?
Eventually. But be warned. To begin with, it's always best to start with facilities that will be producing construction materials for everything else. And since we'll mainly be using timber, it makes sense to set up a woodcutter's camp.
All right. And then what?
That depends. Every building has its use, but you'll soon get the grasp of it, and it's all in the ledger.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it, so you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. Which reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. But how much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
I can't afford that much. At least not now, right at the start. But I do need your help. How about this much?
That's a fair offer. It seems we understand each other. I agree.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
That's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll be happy to explain things to you.
I want to build something.
Certainly.
Let's start repairing the church.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
We'll need woodcutters to ensure timber supply for building.
It's impossible.
I'd rather... I want to build.
Certainly.
We'll need wood.
Right. That should do it. We've got everything we need to start building. Come with me.
We're going to build here?
Right here. Ready to start?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
I want to build something.
Certainly.
That rickety old footbridge won't do. We need a proper bridge and a firm road.
Right. That should do it. We've got...
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've...
Could you explain? How can I get new people to come?
Don't worry about that. Each build, the more
What about tradesmen?
I can find you fit, although it's not all that easy.
I see.
You could try asking the two Sasau armourers, but don't forget.
Right. I must give some thought to who else would come in handy here. No. I want...
Certainly.
Let's start repairing the church.
Right. That should do.
We're going to build...
Right here.
I'll
We've still got the means. Certainly.
Let's finish fixing up the church.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the...
I'd like to build...
Let's go to the site.
We're going to build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick... We've got...
I want...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
It's impossible.
We'll need...
It's impossible.
Well, people have to...
It's impossible. Check what you need in...
Nah, I'd rather not.
Who are you?
I want to build something.
Certainly.
Trade is... We're going to build... I'm ready. So?
You're still far from having the income you need to make the village prosper. You'll need to get the tradesmen working better. I see the church is keeping the rain out at least. It still needs work, though. We're on the right track.
All right. I want to build some...
Certainly.
No, we don't have a...
It's impossible.
With all the woods around, we ought to keep bees here. There's always a...
Very well. So they don't botch anything.
We're going to build...
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh.
I want...
Certainly.
No, we don't have a tavern here yet. People need to wash the dust down after a hard...
It's impossible.
Let's build a...
It's impossible. Check what you need.
We need
It's impossible.
We need to get some...
It's impossible.
I'd rather... So, how am I doing?
Let's see. You're still far from having the income you need to make the village prosper. You'll need to get the tradesmen working better and creating space for more people. I see the church is keeping... We're on the right track.
All right. Could you explain something to me? What are my duties as bailiff?
As bailiff, basically, you'll have to keep the whole but you can't... Which means...
Of course. How can I improve the buildings?
The process is exactly the same as for building from the ground up. We need to have enough coin, materials, and of course, something to improve. It goes without saying that there's no point in better blacksmith's equipment if you've no forge to put it in.
Well, I can't argue with that. But why bother with improvements at all?
Because they make it possible to produce better goods that can be sold at a higher price, so we'll earn more money.
How do operating costs work?
Those are the workers' wages, costs of material and... Watch out, the amount needed.
And how do...
Don't concern yourself.
So I could put enough money there for, say, 3 days in advance?
Indeed. Simple enough, isn't it?
All right. Nothing.
Mushrooms, apples, carrots, cabbage.
Good day to you.
Take care now.
Be off now. You don't belong here.
Come right up. Fresh cabbage, carrots, onions.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Everything you need for a proper...
I'd like to buy some grain.
Grain? What do you want grain for?
I'm responsible for the rebuilding of Pribyslavitz.
I heard some talk about that. I suppose I can sell you part of the crop. How many bushels do you want?
I'll need fodder for horses, at least 10 strong animals, and wheat for the baker. He'll have to bake for the whole village.
That's quite a lot. It won't be cheap.
But even though it's for Sir Divish's village,
Aye. Unless he sets the allocations himself. I have to make up for any differences in supplies. And you'll have to pay for that. Have you got someone to transport it? Or are you gonna haul it there yourself?
I've got a merchant to take care of it.
Fair enough. Here's my offer.
Who's brave enough to try horseradish? Hotter than a burning torch.
The parish priest here renews you.
He is indeed.
I doubt he acquired those...
You know how it goes. He probably learned, but I heard... God be with you. Let's hope there's no trouble today.
Hail as usual.
Apples never put a smile on your face.
About the grain, what can we talk about?
Naturally. Have you got some...
I've got a merchant.
Fair enough.
All right.
Take care now.